NDC's decision to announce Obi as their sole candidate, he don't send shockwave to Jagaban camp. Obi talk and say, despite the fact saying they close to Jonathan, say Jonathan not fit tell him say make it step down because this time around him decide say he won't go become the next president. As Obi they talk that one, now Kwankwaso talk and say look, he accept to be Obi vice because he know say na him go succeed Obi. Say na Kanu never produced president before. And then they talk and they say Atiku as they talk, Atiku no well no. Doctors make it dey bed rest oh. Say Baba don't old, making they take an ease your ass if you go by because the pressure. And then they talk this one. Now Amechi, he go see David Mark. Tell David Mark say look oh, this plan where you dey plan want make Atiku as the consensus candidate for ADC. He not go walk oh and not go step down. Amechi invest come out for the house of David Mark because he talk and say, look, since they don't talk and say, now Atiku then won't make, may they open the primary. May Atiku and hire to contest. After all, Atiku don't contest. For many years, he never win. So this time around, he no go step down. Make I hear whether your view be, when I make Obi pair with Atiku, may they work together because Obi needs Atiku according to some people. Make I hear what your view be. Atiku team don't talk and say, allow. Atiku not a sick oh. The man they okay. Wanna not believe all those news say the bad nowhere. Say the bad they son. In case you don't know what they at stake as a Nigerian, why this election where they come? January next year be do all that. Make I play you the cassette. As now they talk now. Kidnapping everywhere. From Oyo, Bronu. People don't get feast sleep for Nigeria now. Open eye. School children, they run because of kidnapping. Poverty rates. As we they talk today, 63% of Nigerian citizens, they live for poverty rate. Also, youth unemployment for Nigeria, now one of the highest in the world. Nigerian debt, as we they talk now, almost 150 trillion in 3.5 years. Money where Jagaba don't borrow, Buhari with subsidy for 8 years, he no borrow. So people say Jagaban, in the run voodoo economic borrow. As they talk now, condition for Nigeria, people not fit sleep, everything according to Idris. They say Jaga. Now more can they look, waiting there at stake. This is why Atiku talk and say, if Atiku step down, so people talk and say, Obi don't get boost because Amechi eventually can be persuaded making step down for Obi. That is what some people talk. But people talk and say, even if Atiku dey safe, eventually the opposition will have to sit down and work together. So when you hear say NDC, ADC, they're pursuing their election now because according to source, and because Baba Atiku not well, that is why the party is talking. That's why Amechi they talking and say, look, he believes say he go fit beat Atiku. He say Atiku, he don't win primary many times, but he never ever win. Say he believes say this party is supposed to zone the presidency to the South. He said they're supposed to zone the presidency to the South so that the South will complete 8 years before power return to the North. Now, why you think say this time around, if Atiku not contest because of saying no well, if he favor Obi, or even if Atiku contest, how Obi chances be? Number one, Atiku's health may open the debate about the man's fitness to become Nigerian president. They play into the narrative that Atiku is an old man. He's supposed to be rest because to become the president of Nigeria, it takes a lot out of you. So the more the news about Atiku health, news, that one makes people call the question Atiku suitability. Also, Atiku and Amechi rivalry. If you thought that they fight each other, now advantage to Obi because Amechi, if they don't manage the situation well for ADC, Amechi may eventually throw in the tower and support Obi candidacy. So instead of power to return to the North, make him support Obi as a Satana because he can't support Jagaba. That is why Obi gets advantage. Some people say Obi was a man who was a visionary in the sense he see all this way they happen where they have for ADC now. That is why in common. Also, Obi has the support of the educated and young Nigerians that they back up. Also, opposition divided will eventually, according to a lot of people, play into the hand of Jagaba. That is why when they talk and I say, look, for opposition to stand any chance to give Jagaban a run for his the money that they need to work together so that at the end of the day, and the only way if it beat Jagaban. Now, may you can see since where Nigeria don't get democracy from 2007, look at, then you will tell no say, the people who don't rule Nigeria, they destroy the future of future generation. That is why for this channel, I know they use the word leader. They are rulers that we get. The only person I think called leader small. Now Obasanjo, you're small, Obasanjo, the rest, they be rulers. They don't care about the people. Look, from Yaradua time, Nigerian national debt was only 10.6 trillion. 10.6 trillion. Today, the debt now almost 160 trillion. So you ask yourself, our debt increased from 10.6 trillion to almost 160 trillion. So you see improvement for your life. It can rise to 17.6 trillion under Jonathan. By 7, Jonathan will rule for 6 years. He rise by only 7 trillion. Under Buhari, it can shoot up to 87.4 trillion. That is for 8 years. On top of that, with subsidy. Under Jagaban, in 3.5 years, the money rise from 87.4 trillion to 159.28 trillion. Now you may ask yourself, say, all this debt is not concern me. The more that they borrow, the less money we get to take spend on health, education, security, the things where they touch your life. This year alone, now almost 12 billion. Now Nigeria want to service our debt. That one pass money they spend for education, health, and a lot of infrastructure. Last year alone, now only 36 million that they released for the whole Nigeria because they say no money. That is why people they question why Jagaban they borrow. They say they want to reduce subsidy so our government will get enough money to spend. Jagaban is the man talking and say no more borrowing, but yet they borrow every day. Also look at under Yaradua, look at the poverty rate. Everything go up from 54.4 trillion, 54% under Yaradua, 54% to today, 63% of Nigerians are living in extreme poverty. That's why people they talk say, Obi talk and say, look, the money where Jagaba don't borrow, it go reach us, invest for health, education. Say it pass all the money where they invest for health, education, housing. The money for the service debt. Now Obi talk and say, look, Jagaban, the point when they rule now to make us economic slavery, because Jagaban will go borrow money, he go take the money, you can't give her to contract to the company where we say if Pekin, Shei, and Shaguri get high tech, you go award the contract to them. So we Nigerians will come be slave to Jagaban empire. That is why Obi they talk and say this election they come, now do or die, because if you are happy with the current situation, may you allow Jagaban remain. But if you're not very happy for the current situation, may you ask yourself whether you want the same thing to continue. That's why people say Obi get the relevance. If they improve his profile, they increase every day. They talk and say ADC dynamic may change significantly. That ADC and NDC, they may eventually work together. Now people talk and say, if they don't work together, forget time. The only time where opposition party win the election for Nigeria, now when they work together, so now when tree near tree, now monkey they jump, monkey not they jump for desert. But come here, the views of our fellow Nigerians. Now this brother talking and say, Atiku has spent decades in Nigerian politics, and many people believe it is time for him to step aside and allow fresh leadership to emerge. If the health reports are true, he should focus on his well-being because the presidency requires enormous energy and strength. Nigeria needs a new idea and a new generation of leaders, not the same old political cycle. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Say, this is the toughest primary he will face. He earlier thought it to be the easiest. Heartbreaks upon heartbreaks. Obi, now Amechi, does he have advisors? Even if he contests, 1 million votes is hard for him to see. His goodwill have expired. He should take a break this time around. Obi and Kwankwaso last time, together they get 7 million votes. Now they get. While Jagaban and alone get almost 9 million. That is why some people say the opposition, for them to get any chance, they need to work together. Make I hear. You think somebody will be reach out to Atiku or Amechi, they work together to unseat Jagaban? Abi you think say Obi no need their support? Obi and Kwankwaso, they can do it alone. Make I hear what your view be for this very important matter of life and death and the future of Nigeria. May you not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel to support what they're trying to do. If you watch me on Facebook or Instagram, head to my YouTube channel, Frank AZ Network, go support. May God bless you. One love. I'll see you soon.